All of you are headed for Wregate in one way or another. There's a festival in town, and you're all currently there. The only way to get you all there is to join the caravan from Arabelle. Currently 3 wagons, and you're going to start traveling. Why is everybody so quiet?
Oh, waiting for you to start up. Like,
Yeah.
we want the intro, you know?
Yeah, we're waiting on you, man.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm used to a table, and people are constantly talking.
Yeah.
We're listening, man.
All right. You start your journey from Arabelle under the cover of... Some of you are protecting them. Some of you are riding with them. One of you is only there because you have to be. But that's okay, because things are about to get weird. I would like whoever took the wagon, roll me an animal handling. No one of you has it.
That is not I.
Not me.
I'm just along
Individual who has the horses in the stables.
That was weird. First roll, all right. I do have a horse. I don't have a I don't have a carriage, but I do have a horse. So
You do
first
have a
roll of
horse.
the campaign. It's a nat 20 for a 25.
Hell
Excellent.
yes.
Yes.
Get it out of the way now.
Yes.
Get it out of the way now. All right, in combat, nope, no more.
In combat, it's not a...
We don't
As
need
you're
good rolls in
traveling,
combat.
As you're traveling down this road, it's a well-worn path. There's no problems here. Everybody's currently making their Wregate for the festival. Your horse stops, dead, skittish, ears back, is concerned about moving forward. Now with the 20, you get the horse moving again, but it is reluctant to go down this road. You don't know why.
It's never a good sign.
Um,
Do we describe our characters as we take our first actions, or is that later?
Oh, absolutely. If you would like to go ahead,
All right.
tell us
So-
who you are.
Those of you who are watching the lone Leonin on the horse making way nearby by the caravan with a morning star on the side of her military saddle, you see a large Leonin with pale white fur with auburn mane, wearing a dark breastplate armor with all other leathers. You see as if there's always a bit of smoke coming off of this armor. Only other thing of note on her chest is a decent sized medallion. It's for those of you who know who she is a symbol of the matron of ravens, the Raven Queen. But instead of the normal how the wings curve in, 2 wings are going out in this very crimson display that almost reaches both sides of the clavicle. And on the bracer on her left arm, you see, if you're close enough, looks like sticks of wood going all around the bracer.
Okay.
In various degrees of damage. But as the horse named Iron Hoof starts to whinny and go off track, I managed to get her back on trail.
Very weird moment, especially for the guards of the... One of whom notices what's going on, comes over to investigate. Zombies.
Copy. So, what you see is a tall, weathered gentleman very stoic, blank expression, but highly fidgety. There's a sense of age and wariness to them, although a large sense of professionalism. Every time he stops to look around, the expression grows a heavy, heavy glare before it quickly fades over to a blank expression again. He has a pseudo halo that comes from the temple and rises behind the hair up to midpoint of the skull. Tons of gold jewelry, 3 rings on the nose, 2 gold piercing spikes on the ears. Eyes that look like they were made by an artisan for a statue. Solid gold circles with no retina. Upon seeing the lady in the front, her horse be spooked and her have to recompose it, quickly approaches on his owlbear to see what seems to be the holdup in the commotion.
What race are you, by the way?
Asimar.
I kind of gathered that from the halo, but
Just wanted to make sure.
Nothing wrong with it.
2 of you are at the front. I will need perception.
Yes, sir.
I have advantage thanks to my
I-
shield that I'm wielding.
got that same
23.
shield.
Wait.
I got a 19.
The 19. And
Yes, sir.
as you both are conversing about this, trying to figure out what's worse, notice distant clouds growing, which is unusual. Midsummer, a nice day. There's no storm scheduled, but you can
Are
see
these-
them growing,
sorry.
and it's
Are these
snowing.
wagons covered?
They are not.
So I could reasonably make a perception check as well to notice these clouds.
If you want to, yes. Go ahead. Roll perception.
That sounds so sketchy.
16.
You also see the clouds coming, and they are coming fast.
I'm gonna be particularly up to some cotton prayer right now to my ancestors.
That is fine. That is fine. The wagons have stopped for a moment. The horse at the front, obviously more attuned to nature than caravan. Because
How far away are we?
from the clouds?
Yeah.
No, from our destination.
Oh, from your destination? It's probably a good half day's travel. You know it's in the distance, but you can't quite see it yet.
In the distance. I kind of take a look around to see if there's any possible shelter we could take before getting there.
Yeah. You can take a perception check. You have a forest on one side and you have grasslands.
That's a 23.
With a 23, you see that there is currently no shelter from the approaching storm. And with your previous roll of a 19, as you stare at this storm while you're looking for shelter, you notice the snow is falling. There shouldn't be a blizzard right. The caravan driver does not see them approaching, and he starts pushing ahead.
Wait a minute.
What?
I look towards the guard that rolled up next to me. This isn't normal, is it?
No.
No, I was hoping you. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead. You rolled up next to him.
no, this is very uncharacteristic for this time of year. Do you know more about this than I do?
No, I'm new here, but this seems off.
The caravan's going to be drenched. The people aren't going to be happy. I can easily see this adding much more time than we need.
We should try to take cover in the forest if we can.
Wagons start rolling down the path.
Oi!
Well, I would like to address the situation, because more than likely when the caravan stopped, somebody amongst the passengers would have probably stood up and inquired why we have stopped. So I'm going to take this opportunity, if that's all right with the rest of you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, so you see a slender figure stand up from the passenger. They are androgynous looking. You can't really make out whether they are male or female, but they are covered from head to toe in what appears to be cloth wrappings and haphazardly sewn together robes. They don't look like they are masterly crafted clothing. Their face is covered with these wrappings as what looks like weather goggles covering their eyes. The only kind of indication as to what might be underneath is several strands of long brown hair protruding from the hood of their cloak. Very, very shrouded looking character, and they stand. Excuse me, why have we stopped?
The weather seems to be turning a bit unnatural in front of us.
I'll take this opportunity to have them look up at the clouds, and is there any indication that this might be magical in nature and be prevalent here?
As you look up at the clouds, notice that they are much closer. The air around you has turned. But yeah, go ahead. Roll Arcana.
That is a 25.
For Arcana,
Yes.
you know that these are not normal storm clouds. There is no way for a blizzard to appear in the plains on a warm, sunny day.
They'll look up and then look down at the Loxodon and say, "These storms are unnatural. Someone wishes to impede our travels."
So that was enough to break Anorath's concentration. And you see this big hulking gray and brown elephant with splotches of white. His tusks are an ivory color with some black stripes around. Clothes are very well kept, very well maintained, dyed expertly. And he stands up in the wagon, which shifts the weight as he gets up to his feet. What is the meaning of this?
You guys at the front want
You
to
can
answer?
calm down. You can calm down for a moment. It's a storm. There's no need to worry the other people, but it does seem like the weather is starting to take a turn, and it doesn't look normal.
I don't know about not worrying them. The biggest thing is, should we brace up until it hits to decide if it's worth traveling in?
I said it once, we should go to the forest and make a camp there. We're still a half a day's way out, but if we keep going, it could get worse.
Will we make it in time for the harvest?
How many days away is the harvest festival?
2 or 3. You guys have taken a time.
We should make it there, even if we spend a whole day waiting around here.
My only concern is we have some less than prepared and capable kind folk with us that may not be able to endure what we can, and I'm worried about their safety upon this travel.
Well, they'll die if they get caught in a storm on the road. And we can help them here.
based on your earlier, the fact that you keep staring at these clouds, gotten even closer. You know that you have about 10 minutes to make a move before the.
Also,
That's quick.
question: can I roll perception to see if I notice wildlife acting differently, or if the nature itself is taking effect to this weather coming in? Like, are the trees acting unnatural? Animals running away heavily?
Efficient feature survival?
Absolutely not.
You did see my horse
Yeah.
hesitate to keep
I'm
going.
proficient in animal.
That's animals. If you have nature, if you're proficient in nature or survival, feel free to roll the check right now. The forest around you is
Not
Boy thought he said he was
not
proficient in anime.
No.
I am very proficient in anime.
Very proficient in anime.
Expertise, if you will.
Good lord.
Nice.
I'll roll, but it wouldn't quite say proficient.
I'll let you roll with disadvantage.
What can go wrong? 14. Nature.
The trees, you notice that some of them, their leaves are turning down. The area around you is changing slightly. Some of them have turned, they're a little bit redder than they should be in the summer. The cold air seems to be taking its toll very quick.
We need to move now.
Agreed, I'll take your lead on this one.
I kind of walk over, or I kind of ride over to the driver of the head coach,
Yes.
and I say, we should probably make our way towards the tree line.
But what?
Well, if you open your eyes, you can look up and see the storm is almost upon us, and that shouldn't have happened.
You afraid of a little snow?
I'm afraid of someone using magic to try.
You've never ridden in the snow before? Someone of your size? He grabs the
I hear
blanket
this.
he's sitting on, wraps it around his
And I'll
shoulder.
walk up behind him and I'll be like, it wasn't so much a suggestion.
Look, I've made this pass dozens of times. This is not the first storm we've been through. We make it if we go forward.
How many people are riding on his coach on his wagon?
6. A lot of peasant folk.
Those of you who want to actually live, you can come with us. This man is confident he can get through. That's up to him. I'm not going to force anybody to do what they don't want to do. The smart ones are going to go to the tree line and try to survive this.
Roll a persuasion check.
While he's doing that, the as the chat has said, I'm gonna make a common sense roll and take a natural 30 on it, and my slender character is going to and reach down and pull out from underneath the seat what looks like a long firearm with a sling, throws it around their shoulder, and says, "Unlike some people, I do not contain a death wish," and hops off the wagon.
19. And as you jump off, I extend a hand down to allow you to hop on my horse.
Randy,
Yes.
you're also on this wagon. Are you going to stay
Okay.
with the driver, or?
No, I'm getting off. And as I hop down from the back of the wagon, you see a human, middle-aged, 50 years old, weathered, pale face, but immaculate, full plate armor with a symbol of scales in the chest emblazoned on the chest, and with a red shaggy beard, balding widow's peak, you can see through the helm. Big man for a human. Walks down, looks up at the sky. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. So, we shouldn't be having weather like this, if I recall, right?
Oh, no, no, we should not.
This is unnatural by every account.
Do it yourselves. The three peasants
You
who stayed
two-
behind on his wagon wrap a blanket around their shoulders, and he yawns out of there. His wagon starts walking down.
I have no plan for an early grave. I'm sticking with you.
As he drives away, I'm gonna go ahead and you see I extend a hand and touch the driver, and I cast guidance and say, I hope you can handle it.
I've been through worse. I drove this wagon through a tornado once. Yeah.
Was it really driving?
Flying.
Smart ass. Yeah.
All right.
That wagon drives away. You've got two wagons, maybe a dozen people, 3 guards left with you, and about 5 minutes before overrun.
The
What's
rest
your
of
plan?
you, we're going to the forest. Yes. Do the rest of them follow us to the forest?
They will.
I'll go behind everyone and kind of keep Tailwind behind just to make sure.
I'll unlatch my Morning Star, but keep it holstered as I ride forward.
While we are moving forward, like after the wagons begin to move, so I'm gonna cast augury as a ritual, because I'm assuming it's gonna take more than 10 minutes to get a feel for, or to basically ask, is this the right course of action from the dead? Using the 25 gold pieces of skulls specially crafted for this spell.
There's 5 minutes before the storm overruns you.
Well, if I don't have that much time, then I'll just cast it as a spell slot.
You want to know if this is the right course of action? Or from me,
Yeah.
from the dead?
So, by casting my skulls, I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity, which in my case, in my character's case, is his ancestors, because he's a grave cleric. About the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. And
Omen.
yeah.
All blackbird strikes you in the chest.
This be a wheel, a woe, a wheel and woe, or nothing.
I'm
That's a
assuming it's
woe.
That's woe.
That's woe.
The dead speak to me. Interest stands up as the wagon's still in motion. The dead speak to me. They convince, they speak and suggest that this is not going to be a good direction for us to take.
You are more than welcome to go the other way. The forest has shelter for us.
He's disgruntled. He sits back down in his seat. He obviously doesn't have a wagon to make it to the city on his own. But he's got his answer from the dead, and he's going to do what he can to survive.
All right.
Fair enough.
I'll give you all 1 moment How are you going to hunker down?
Probably try to get however many wagons we have to kind of form a semicircle or circle. If we can start gathering wood, set up a fire in the middle.
Yeah, so just making camp as a collective.
You have 2 wagons.
2. Okay.
So just
About 15 people. Track them as you want for the next.
you aid to go grab firewood. The young and the elderly stay here and stay by the fire.
Setting up a fire?
As
Up a small camp?
I will use thaumaturgy to create a harmless little flame, and then feed it with wood to make it grow.
Gimbal, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, just making sure.
I'm just troubleshooting.
As you set up your camp, circle the wagons,
Hey,
you
welcome
make
back.
your little fire. The air turns frigid as the cold front comes upon. The snow, driving, blinding. This is a blizzard that should not exist. You can't see more than arm's reach in front of your face at the. You know the fire is there because you can barely feel it coming out, buffeting them. Suddenly, you hear a scream.
How far away?
Sounds like right next to you. Want to roll
Turn
a
and reach out.
I
Yeah.
look around.
One of the soldiers is.
Oh! I rolled an 11.
All you can be aware of is one of the soldiers is missing. He was right there, and now he's gone. You hear another one. Ah!
I immediately grab my battle axe and start getting it ready.
Are we within earshot too, or is
Oh yeah,
Caravan
you're
within
all.
earshot?
Anyone who's around the fire hears this happening.
All right, I'm pulling out my great axe.
Okay, I untie my horse, which I would have done when we started to set camp. I smack it on the rump. It's like go go go. And then, if any of you are around me, you see a crimson satchel at my side, and I draw out of it. It's a piece of wood. Oh, it's firewood. Oh, it's getting longer. Oh, that shouldn't fit in there. I pull out a broomstick. I mount it, and I take flight, and I disappear into the storm.
I am going to need dexterity. No. Strength or dexterity check. Stay on your the high wind.
You said check or save.
Check. Make it a check.
And while he's doing this, I'm gonna go get on Ark.
We're going strength,
Out
by
of-
the way.
There we
And
go.
that is a 22, by the way. Well, natural
22?
19.
As you go above the tree,
Okay.
the high winds buffet you. Manage to. One of them, something hits you in the shoulder, spinning you over like a top. You manage to hold your ground.
There we go.
Did it feel like a hand, or did it feel like an arrow?
Felt large and hard and fleshy.
Did I catch what it was with my 23 passive perception?
Large, four-legged creature of some sort. Not entirely sure. It's really hard to see.
And how high up
Its
there would
size-
he be and he got hit by this?
That's valid. How high up am I? What? I have a speed of 50 flying speed on this thing.
He's about 40 feet. He's just above the tree line. You can't see him anymore.
You said it's a large thing. When it hit me, I would have tried to see it again. Did I do I get the chance to do something at it when I see it, or is it gone before I have a chance to react?
It's gone. It hits you, roll over, and you look at the direction it should be, and it's just a blur, and then it's out of sight.
Gotcha.
It just disappeared.
I will land again and try to find one of the stronger looking companions that I've come into contact with. Who would be the first one I see? I guess the Luxodon.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage. That means it's just a straight roll because I have advantage on these checks. It's a natural 17 plus 8, 24.
You will find whoever you're looking for. That's the Luxodon, then you have found the
We'll go for the Luxodon. You see me like whistle, and this broomstick just flies in a random direction, like fast, and it goes, "All right, there's something big, four-legged, and just hit me. Not hard, but it hit me, and it was flying."
Is it bigger than me?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
You said large. Is that the size category, or is that just, oh man, this is large?
Large is the size category. Very big.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's large.
You hear one of the wagons splinter behind you. Just the clatter of wood and metal. And another scream as another peasant.
Oh, damn it. Did it kick me out again?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're gone.
I'm gonna
Gimbal.
start trying to make a. Good.
I was going to say Gimbal. When I said the peasant
I disappeared.
I say, enough of this. I assume the storm is magic. I'm going to channel everything I can into the storm and cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
I will need you to roll me a
And add my wisdom. Just a d20. That's a natural 19. Jesus Christ! When combat comes, I'm gonna roll so low. I'm using all my luck already.
When you
That's
cast
the nature of
Dispel
the beast.
Magic, what happens is that you have
Oh no.
a 40-foot area clear out around you. Snow stays on the ground. The clouds above you clear for a moment. The winds die down roughly. And you can see... Give me a perception check real quick.
No longer at disadvantage, right? Or
Not
is
at
it beyond that?
Not at a disadvantage.
Okay. Rolled a 2 and a 4, so that's a 12.
Everyone else is currently in this 40-foot space. I would like you all to roll me a perception check real quick.
With advantage.
Okay.
With your advantage, without your perception.
25.
Nice.
22.
10.
17.
3 of you who got higher than a 15. You see, standing on the edge of the clearing, with the arm of one of the storm, is a massive, angry.
I knew we should have trusted Santa.
A giant, angry moose.
That's a reindeer, by the way.
Stands
Moose.
at
When
the
you say giant, like how big are we talking here?
We're talking like a 10-foot at the shoulder, 8-foot wide antlered, angry,
Does
chewing on
this-
the arm of a. And
Does it
then
have
it
wings?
disappears as it dashes back into the.
Did it have wings?
It did not.
They are pretty fast animals, but just, even if they're not souped up by a bloodthirsty dungeon master.
It hit me 40 feet in the air.
It did.
Well,
It flies, apparently.
Or
do
something
we,
through it.
I think we tried to make a run for it. Don't that makes sense? Maybe we can catch up to the caravan leader.
The two of you who rolled about a 20 or better, you notice that everyone else is gone. You 5 are all that's left of the caravan that hunkered down here.
Shit, we failed.
We did not keep these people alive.
No, we did not.
Been my job. As I draw my Morning Star and shield, and I ready my action to attack whatever comes close.
It is job.
No, it wasn't my job.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't. It was the soldiers. And they're all dead now.
Exactly.
Except for one, who's currently
It was the
sitting on an
soldier's job.
owlbear.
It was
And
the
I'm-
soldier's job. It was the soldier's job to protect me, and they didn't do a good job.
And you
You're
just
still
hear me
alive?
muttering under my breath, so getting demoted.
You're still alive.
Sorry, but well, he's getting demoted because he lost his troop.
After about a
All right.
minute, the snow comes back. The clearing is full of blizzard again.
It's a concentration up to 10 minutes, so that's still.
Unfortunately, that's not how this storm is being connected.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good, which, as Gimbal knows from our recent conversation, it does not detect the alignment of anything. It detects where an elemental, fey, fiend, undead, celestial aberration is within 30 feet of me, and its concentration up to 10 minutes.
Will
Within
you
30
detect
feet
me?
of you?
Yeah,
Are you a
with hold it.
celestial?
Asimar.
Is this?
They are humanoid.
Yeah, you don't count.
Okay.
So you don't detect
Hold on,
anything.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, most starter races, or most of the races you can choose, are all humanoid.
Okay, cool.
The ASMR are a humanoid. I know they just went through and redid a lot of that stuff. A lot of the starter races are not Fey, by the way.
And
like-
the
like-
soul has been touched by the divine, but
Yeah, the goblin is Fey now.
No,
by the
he's
way.
100% right. Asimars are
Yeah.
completely humanoid.
yeah,
Yeah,
so you're fine.
Cool.
You don't detect anything of that sort 30 feet away.
I'll maintain the concentration.
Oh.
Can I get off my owlbear and start picking up whatever body parts are still on the ground around?
Yes? Roll me an investigation.
I have
Um,
my reasoning, I swear.
I'm
That
gonna go
20!
ahead-
We're wasting all of our good rolls, guys.
It's alright. With
You-
disadvantage, the roll would have been a nat 1.
You find around your owlbear, as you're digging through snow, that it's slowly getting higher and higher, find a leg, a foot, one arm, and 3 hands.
I'm gonna leave the hands, but the limbs, I'm gonna try picking up and tie to my owlbear so I at least have something to bring back.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna do that after. I was gonna bury some bodies. Like,
I gotta bury something back home. Makes sense.
Snow is getting worse. What you guys gonna do?
I can take one of you away from here, if you want.
Away from here. Take you from away from all this.
But we can stay and fight.
What are
I have a
fighting?
feeling.
Mooses?
this thing's gonna chase us down no matter where we go.
Well, we start moving in the direction, maybe, and fight it as it comes.
Starting to rethink that might be the idea.
There are 5 of us, right?
Yes. Well, 6 if you include the owlbear.
Yeah. Well, he's a mount, so 2 of us have mounts, and I have a broom. Theoretically, we can hop on mounts and go.
What have you sent your horse off?
Yeah.
I have a signal whistle that will call it back.
Oh, that's. You don't have it with you right now, but it might be around.
Yeah, I do. Oh,
No, the horse.
a horse. Okay, yeah. Like the signal whistle's on my hip, so yeah. But
All
I
right.
pull out the signal whistle and I give it a blow and
Your horse return.
call back Ironhoof.
My character is going to unsling the rifle, pull out a stripper clip of 5 rounds, and load it into the rifle and lock it back, get ready to go.
Who would like to ride on my horse? I will ride something else.
My guy weighs about 350 pounds.
Good.
My horse can take it.
He's got a Clydesdale.
Nice.
I think yeah. What's the carry limit on a horse? I know it'll carry you, but I need to make sure it can carry something else.
I would say my character is pretty light,
I think it can carry both of you then.
125 pounds, soaking wet.
Horse max load is 480 pounds.
Then yeah, that about works.
You hear a ghostly moan. Feels like it's right behind you.
Without looking, I like slash or I like try to hit behind me at whatever moaned like that.
Roll me an attack.
At
Is this within
disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Is this within 30 feet of me?
It is within 30 feet. You don't detect anything.
I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. So, nat 1.
Your weapon hits something. And when you turn to look to see what you're stuck in, you've swung into a tree.
As I try to get it back.
Randy.
Yes.
Oleg needs to make me a strength save.
Okie doke. Advantage, disadvantage.
Advantage if you have it. You're about to be run over by a moose train.
Shit.
15.
Not bad. Not bad. You hear the barbarian man as something large hits him, and he stops it from moving for a moment. And you can see just in front of you the moose braced against trying to throw him into.
Who sees this?
Oleg sees it. Gimbal would see it.
As a bonus action,
Mhm.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Right. Am I within striking distance of this?
Well, you're within 5 feet, yes.
Okay.
He's basically right on top of you.
All right. I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Attack?
All right. Disadvantage?
No, unless it's
No.
ranged.
No, it's just a great X swipe.
Go ahead and swing.
All right. Let me see here. I got a 15 to hit.
Okay. On that, I'm going to need D8.
Okay. D8. I got a 7 or no, a 1 on the D8.
Okay. And you got a what to hit? A 15?
Yes.
Excellent. That does hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. That'll be 9 plus 4, 13 slashing with an additional 4 damage from the hunter's mark.
That's pretty good. As you swing your axe at this in front of you, you shear through one of its horns, bury it into his shoulder. As soon as you do that, the storm around you clears. Snow stops falling, and everyone in the area can see that you're facing off a massive roll.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go.
Right.
First initiative of the campaign.
14.
Do you do it in a particular order, or how do you want us to read off our initiative?
Really, people.
Gonna do the 25 to 20.
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
do that.
onward?
25 to 20.
Rip.
20 to 15.
Got an
16.
18.
I have
Okay.
a 15.
Who has a 15?
Oh god.
Say the name. Say your name and
Yeah, okay.
Zelra has a 15.
Oleg has a 16.
58 has an 18.
Enareth has a 24. You skipped over 20 to 25.
No, you
said that first.
You said
said
25
that
to
first.
30. I thought you said 25 to 30. I was like,
No,
that's impressive.
I heard 20 to 25.
I probably misheard. I misheard.
I might have.
Okay.
Okay.
Just filled in
Well,
that blank.
okay. Back to the beginning.
Back to the beginning. Enareth
20
has
to
a 24.
25. Interest has a 24.
So this man was about to say he got a 30 somehow. I'm like, okay.
Like, goddamn, dude, we're
Okay.
level 7.
And then 58 has an 18. Oleg has a 16. Delora has a 15. Bitches.
14.
Oh, okay. So it could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
Okay. Enerath, get to go first.
The thing I'm gonna do is so it's taking damage, right?
It did. It did take damage.
I'm gonna toll the dead. It makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What are they dead?
Oh, the dead. Reach out his hands.
Not good at that. Got a 13.
Ooh.
And that is less than
Not,
plus-
not good at wisdom saves? Fuck yeah.
No. Not.
All right. Where's my d12s?
Incoming metagaming.
15 damage. Necrotic.
Hey, if you give information, that's different than metagaming.
True.
It hurts. It's looking rough. That really hurt this. Do that.
He hit my friend first. Well, my almost friend. We're not quite friends yet.
58.
Alright, so 58 is they'll pull out the rifle and say a few words in Draconic, and the rifle starts to glow. And I will sacrifice a level 1 spell slot to enhance my rifle by +1, and give it the flaming trait and the giant moose. That is a 18 to hit. Oh no, wait, 22 to hit. It's +8.
That hits.
All right. And that's 14, 15, 16. It gets, because of flaming, it gets an additional 1d6 and plus, no, sorry, 22 damage. I did my math
Ouch.
wrong.
Ouch. That hurts. Hurts a lot. Luckily, it
Good.
is the moose, not like very angry. Charge it. Going to completely disregard the individual in front of him. He's going to run.
Question:
Yes.
Do I get an attack of op?
If
I
you have
also
the
wanna ask that
reaction,
question.
yes. All right, you
I-
touched him, didn't you? You're told the dead.
My told the
No.
dead?
That's a ranged spell, right?
Yeah.
Then maybe not. Randy?
All right. I will use my reaction for this attack of up. 19 on the dice.
Yikes.
Do I also get an attack opportunity, or was that away from me?
That's away from you. He was right up on top of Oleg.
Right. Oh, he will take. That will be 7 slashing. And would I add the hunter's mark damage to this as well?
It's still
Yep.
going, yeah.
All right. And another 6 on the hunter's mark.
Not very nice to the. It didn't do nothing to you.
I made a storm and killed a whole bunch of people. I hate this moose.
It
He was
keeps charging though.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Still running toward.
I tried.
Enderath. It will be running past you to get to 58. So yeah, also have your op.
Yeah, I'll take it. It won't do much, but I'll take it.
Hey, you never know. Every little bit helps.
13 on the attack roll.
That does not do.
Damn. And this is how.
The moose charges past you at breakneck and crashes in 58. 26 to hit.
I'm a wizard. Do you think I have that kind of AC?
Oh no, the wizard died already. He got impaled by a moose.
He's going to charge into you. He's only got one antler left, so his charge doesn't do as much damage as it. So going to 17 to hit.
17 to hit or 17?
17 to hit. I'm
17
finishing
will
off
hit.
his multi-tech to make.
Ow.
So with those 2 attacks, do 17 bludgeoning.
Ow.
Ouch.
That hurt. That hurts.
Then he's going to finish his movement by jumping straight up in the air and holding at 20. Frothing.
Nasty.
I believe that makes it Oleg's turn.
Okay. All right. What can I do? I will walk over. How far is the wizard away from me?
About 25 feet.
25 feet. All right. I walk over to the wizard, and I'm going to use lay on hands, and I'm gonna give him back the 16 HP he lost. was it 16 or 17?
It was 17, but that's still messed up. How dare you?
Paladin says, "Nope."
Oh, Brett, because I'm super
Nope.
smart.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to roll initiative for Ark, but it's fine because he rolled a 5.
Oh, okay.
And as I do that, I go, "Get up, my friend. You'll be all right."
I barely felt it.
Roll
He says
deception.
He says as he's holding like a gushing blood wound. It's like, that is but a flesh wound.
I'll roll a deception if you want.
You're good, buddy.
You don't need to. Not yet.
And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Hey, that puts us at Delra's.
So he's 25 feet up. All right.
He's 22.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 20 feet up. That's all right. As I look up at it, like, I don't understand how you're flying. So you see as she takes her claws, extends them a bit, and rakes them across both of her forearms and pulls a bit of blood together as it condenses down into like a marble-ish shape. It starts to glow this dark crimson color as I cast a guiding bolt and shoot it straight up at it.
Go ahead.
That's a 17 on the die. That's a 26.
That hits.
That's such a powerful spell.
It is. That is 15 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against it has advantage.
Well,
As it starts to glow.
that's gonna be unnecessary because as you guiding bolt, the light rounds it for a moment, and the light goes out of its eyes as it comes crashing back down to Oleg. 58. I am going to need.
Oh no.
18.
That is a 21.
Cool. You both manage to dive out of the way as this massive creature plummeting crater. You also notice that the snow has stopped falling 6 inches up.
Stitches
Very
just starts slow clapping.
What was this thing? Do I recognize it?
It
Besides the fact it's a moose, do I see any like runes carved on its one antler or anything like that to signify it's a special kind of moose, or is it like whatever?
roll me.
Investigation, you say? That's not my strong suit. It's a 4.
The irony isn't wasted on me that I just lost my regiment to a moose.
It's the 4 total.
You don't find any root on it. Going over the body, it looks like it would be a normal, but it seems to be larger. You find a collar around.
Does it have a
Match
name on
that
the
up.
collar?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He can't read it. He can't see what.
On the collar, you see the name.
Oh, a collar.
Blitzen.
Dasher.
It's December, I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
All the reindeer start showing up with a giant
I
sled.
was so
Battle
close.
sled.
So, okay. So, Magic Moose has a collar on it. Okay. This is odd.
It has an owner.
It had an owner.
It had an owner. See if there's a phone number we gotta call.
That's a good idea. Now I look at the collar and try to find a name.
Did you take the collar off?
Yeah.
Okay. After a brief investigation, caller, you find the name Dasher.
Really?
No
Yes.
way.
And on that, once you take the collar off, as you're holding it, you can feel it pulsing slightly, as if trying to tug out of your hand.
I put it into the bag of holding.
Okay. You no longer feel the pulsing in your hands.
Yep.
No, thank you.
It felt like it was trying to pull away, so I put it into my pocket.
With the snow cleared, the moose dead, you can take a look around and see the carnage. There are a lot of people. It's almost like the moose just ran through.
Are there pieces of gold laying around?
Want to search the bodies?
I want to search the bodies.
Oh my
Okay.
god! Of course.
I
do want to say I'm primarily looking for like personal artifacts to try to return to people.
I was about to say, I think we found our loot goblin.
Oh, I'm a loot goblin, but I'm a respectful loot goblin.
Yeah,
I was about to say, would you have said why you're looting the bodies?
Professionals have standards.
If you ask.
I definitely would the moment you start pocketing someone.
Go ahead, ask.
I'm gonna walk up and my axe is still in hand. And I just kind of stare. I'm like, what you doing there?
When people go missing, it's good for the families to have something to keep.
All right, fair enough. I kind of
But the gold is ours.
NRF's main concern is the respectful disposal or burial of the bodies. So he's gonna start digging some graves and fashioning some grave markers for all of them.
I only
I'll
like
assist.
parts that look like they're belonging to guards.
58 is intrigued by the collar and who has is it
Zelra.
I'm sorry.
Zelra has the collar.
He'll and say, "May I see that collar, please?"
You may, when we get somewhere safe. The reason I put it away so quickly was because it started to pull away from my grasp. I'm afraid if we pull it out without having proper protection around us, it will leave us.
Agreed.
All right. Roll me a perception or investigation check. Loot the bodies.
Always perception. It cheated on a nat 20. No, it's a 15 plus 4. It's a 26? 25, sorry.
Okay. There are roughly 12 bodies of people all headed to a festival. Oh. Find quite a lot of stuff. You find about 1,500 silver. Only 30 gold pieces. Like these weren't super wealthy people, but they were taking what they could.
We'll distribute once I
find a number of
Right
gems. Find Jasper. 3 of them. On a slightly better looking guy, find 2 zircon gems. On his body, he also has 1 bead of thorn. And when you searched one of the guards' torsos, find 1 health potion.
Okay. So, there are 5 of us. We can evenly distribute the silver.
Y'all can
that
just
is-
distribute it between y'all. My character wouldn't take it.
Okay, between 4. 375 silver each. 30 gold divided by 4. That is a 7 each with 2 left over. You guys can have it. Who else besides me? Who else besides me wants to be short 1 gold?
I'll be
mind
sure
it.
to go.
And then the others, you take 8. We'll take 7.
Oleg, I need you to roll me a perception check while this is going on.
Okay.
Does anybody have a use for gems like these?
Outside of diamonds, I don't think so.
17 perception.
While they're splitting up the loot, you see, just off in the distance, a number of tiny houses.
Okay, when you say tiny, do they look tiny because I'm so far away, or are these actual real small houses?
Probably both.
Okay.
As far as you're
well-
aware, there's no town listed here on the map.
Real quick, refresh your memory. How much gold got disseminated, or how much gold silver got disseminated to us?
You got 8 gold.
And silver?
375.
Thank you.
Who wants the beat of force and who wants the health potion? I definitely don't need the health potion. I'm a cleric.
I'm also a cleric.
I'm a paladin. I really don't need it.
I don't know. Who could use the healing potion?
Wizard or barbarian? You guys fight.
Gimbal.
And then whoever doesn't get the health potion, you can have the beat of force.
All right.
I have my own beads of force, if you know what I mean.
I'll take the beat of force.
You have the beat of force. I will say, is it just one beat of force?
Just 1.
Okay.
So, who was I helping bury these bodies with?
Enerath.
That'd be Anorath, yeah.
I grab Interath's attention in between shoveling and disposing of bodies, and I point off to where I see the houses, and I'm like, "Do you see that? You see that off in the distance?"
You want me to roll a perception? I'm glancing over. Do you want me to roll a perception to see these houses?
Is he pointing it out?
Yeah, I'm
He's
pointing it out.
And if he's pointing it out, you'll see.
Okay. What in the world? Those are tiny.
Yeah, they're not on any map as I recall. This is strange.
Maybe we head there before the harvest festival. There's only 5 of us.
I mean, we have time. And maybe, I don't know, maybe this will shed some light on why this moose is going rampant. I don't know.
The owner's probably over there.
I hope not. We just killed its pet.
As you finish going through the remaining of the campsite, 1 wagon is salvageable. You have your horse and an owl bear.
Teamwork.
So, however you feel like transporting.
Well, I also, after we get done doing that, I explain to everyone about the houses, and I point it out, and I'm asking everyone, well, do we go or do we just try to get to the festival as fast as we can?
Get somewhere safe.
I don't know. Like I said before, I have not noticed any of this on maps. There shouldn't be anything here.
I believe further delays will only jeopardize our lives further.
Not worth dying for. Maybe if we go to the town, you're a guard, you're a soldier. Maybe if there's a little coin in it for us, if we decide to come out and take care of that problem, we can. But for right now, I'm in need of a warm bed and a warm meal. Because it got a little colder than I expected.
Well, I figure I'd hope the whole area we're traveling isn't like this. I would assume not. If we keep going, maybe we'll get back into the normal climate.
Hopefully.
Stitches is slightly teary-eyed as he keeps trying to strap an arm on, and it keeps falling between the rope back off the owlbear.
It's okay, buddy. As I walk over to try to help attach it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what are you guys' names?
Hmm?
So what are you guys' names?
I'm Enerath.
Okay, so it's Anarath,
Oleg.
Oleg,
Stitches.
Stitches, and 58.
Yes, you may call me 58.
Okay. And I am Zelra. Well,
You guys hear a hello.
In the distance of the houses.
Kind of carries on.
Well, gentlemen, I think we need to decide what we're gonna do. Houses are back on the road.
I say back on the road, get to the town, you talk to your people and decide if it's worth our time to go back.
I say back on the road.
Here's the Harvest Festival.
No.
Guys taking the
I'm
wagon.
okay with that.
Yeah, let's use the owlbear and the horse to bring this wagon back and carry as much as we can back, and then deal with that later.
A quick prayer to ensure that these fallen comrades reach the afterlife that they deserve. And Enerath climbs into the wagon, and it shifts weight with every step.
I let out a loud whistle, and you see just out of the trees that comes a flying broomstick and stops midair right next to me, and I climb on.
Get in the back of the
Alright.
wagon.
Who's
I'll be
driving?
on the
Intriguing.
owlbear while it pulls.
Oh, you're leading on the.
Yeah.
You guys slowly.
Real quick, 58 is going to take a more defensive posture, not putting away their rifle, because they are not convinced that the danger has fully passed. So they have
to
their.
the
Yeah, I'm
They ha-
definitely keeping an eye out as I'm
They have-
flying, like,
they-
above.
They have their rifle. They pull out a single round out from their bandolier and top load it into the magazine. They are not convinced that this is over.
So, Mr. DM, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
So, I am riding my broomstick, and the safest way to do that is to have at least one hand on the broomstick itself. I have the Warcaster feat, which says I can cast spells while holding a weapon and shield in my hands.
That's a reaction.
Would you allow me to? Well, no, just in general, I'm allowed to cast spells with the somatic components
Yes.
if my hands are occupied.
As long as you have one free, yeah.
Does that count on the broom as well.
I don't know if you can cast. Yes, you should.
Just lightning. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So, yep, I will definitely be keeping a loose eye out as I'm not going ahead of this wagon. I'm just above it.
Okay. You guys make it back onto the road, and you find that you were right. The trees did offer a substantial shelter. No. What you find on the road is about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet of snow. The snow has stopped falling. Clouds are still over your head. Start trudging snow on what you believe path. Roll me a perception.
I'll do
I
it.
think
I'm pretty sure 58 is going to be rolled 10 minutes because they have their eyes scanned around everything. They're keeping their head on a swivel.
we all are at this point.
Yeah.
But we'll take turns.
That's a 16 perception.
You see snow bank. Head of the cart. See something cutting through snow. Fury. Sending it flying. Can't see what it is.
With my extra height, can I see it?
If you want to make a perception check, yeah, go ahead. You can
sorry.
have your advantage on it.
Yeah. I don't want to be asking to make checks after somebody else does. I was just like,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
just okay because I'm far enough away, you know.
Yeah,
That's a 23.
With a 23, you can see a small four-legged creature
Is it another
bounding-
fucking moose
No.
in a one-horse open sleigh?
Is there a bright red nose in the front of it?
Is headed straight for your wagon.
Is it another moose?
It resembles the first moose, but it is much smaller.
With a red nose.
It does not have a red nose.
I'll cast another guiding bolt at it. I just step here. Just
Before you do that, I'm gonna need
4.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Is he gonna be surprised by this?
Not
Or
expecting it.
So sneak. So advantage. If they're unsuspecting, it's advantage. If not, then no. That's why I was asking.
You know, it's a guiding bolt. Yeah, you can have advantage on it. Sure.
Hell yeah.
Give it to you. This moose doesn't know what's coming.
That is a dirty 20.
That is going to hit.
So similar to before, this globule of blood from a pre-existing wound beads its way up to my fingertips like a freshly waxed car in the rain, and then I just flick it at it.
Ow.
18. That's 18 radiant damage, and it glows with a crimson light. And the next attack made on it has advantage.
Okay. You guys see as they strike this smaller moose guiding bolt, you can see the red outline coming in front of you.
Guys, get ready.
Incoming.
As it clears the snowbank, lands right in front of you on the road. It is going to let out a low, melodious bugle. All to make a saving. Except for you on the boat.
Okay.
58 out of 20.
Nat 20 for a 27.
17 for 24.
15 total.
Oleg,
Thank God. One of my only good saves.
Mm-hmm.
Oleg, you believe this muse is very cute. It's a good muse. You can't kill it.
Charmed. You're charmed.
It's a lovely moose.
Okay, well, I'm technically still in the wagon.
Yes.
Okay.
But you are not allowed to take aggressive action or reaction.
I am considered charmed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For the duration.
I go, what is that lovely noise? And I step out of the wagon.
Oh, God.
Is the wagon still in motion?
It is.
Oh, no. Are we rolling initiative?
Phenomenal.
You are rolling initiative now, except for
God damn
Oleg.
it.
Oleg is not in initiative.
I'm not in initiative.
Did
You're
we
not-
just
Still
see
be
this dude
in
falling off the
initiative. He
back
just
of the
can't do
wagon?
anything bad.
Can I try to grab him so he doesn't fall off the wagon? Pull him back in?
Well, I imagine the wagon isn't going that fast because it is super
I don't think it
snowy.
can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is being pulled by an owl. I don't know how fast are they.
40 feet of movement.
Yeah, so that's you're about 20 feet. You're down to about 20. Not too bad.
Oof. Oof.
All right, so go ahead and roll me initiative. Oleg, I will let you roll initiative.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
You can still help us. You just
Yeah.
can't hurt it.
Yeah, I could help my.
All right, 20 to 25.
16 plus 7 is 23. I got alert feet and the sentinel shield.
Okay, but who are you?
And a wrath. 23.
Okay. 15 to 20.
15.
58 has a 17.
And who got the 15?
Zelra did.
Right. 10 to 15.
Oleg has a 14.
Less than 10.
Ditches rolled a nat 1 for 3, and Ark rolled a nat 1 for 2.
There's our bad rolls.
Okay.
I'm waiting for mine to get me.
I'm just happy it's
Started off
initiative and not my first roll to hit somebody.
Okay. Inarath, you have a slightly smaller moose standing in the road in front of the cart, about 20 feet away.
If you make an
25 feet,
attack
okay.
roll, if you make an attack roll, you have advantage. Not a save. Attack.
Okay.
It is glowing red.
I could make a chain of guiding bolts.
Can we say the glow is
fun.
focused on its face?
No,
Yes. I specifically aimed for its face.
it's outlined in red.
I'm gonna go for another guiding bolt as I pull on the strength of my ancestors to launch the spectral skull.
Oh boy. All right, you have advantage on this.
Luckily, it was advantage because that got me up to a 20.
Okay, a 20 will hit.
And the damage is 4d6. God damn, that's strong.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
very dangerous.
9 plus 5, 14.
Ouch. All right. This comes to 58. Moose is about 30 feet away. What color is it glowing now? Hit it with another guiding bolt.
Let's go with the spectral blue.
Now it's glowing blue.
Cyan.
Kind of ghostly.
It's a Christmas tree decoration. Oh god.
Alright,
And-
58 is going.
And your attack has advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, 58 is going to whisper some more words into the rifle, and it starts to glow with an eerie green aura. And I'm going to cast Melf's acid arrow through my rifle.
Oh yeah.
Is 22.
22 hits.
Did you roll 2 dice?
Oh. And then I rolled 16.
22 hits.
Could have got the crit. You never know.
It's true. It's true. I need another D4.
Melf's acid bullet.
Melf's
arrow anymore.
acid bullet. It doesn't take up a round, but it allows me to add my enhancement bonus to my spell attacks.
Yeah. Get it.
It's 8, 10. That's 11 damage,
Ouch.
and then I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this now. It'll take another 8 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
Okay. After 58 takes their shot, you see a hole start burning through its chest. It is angry, and it is going to bellow again.
God.
All to make. Except for you, Oleg. You're already
And
trying.
me as well.
You're still far enough away.
Just want to make sure.
18 plus 7 for a 25.
23.
Narath with 11.
Ooh, Anorath. This moose is adorable. Can't believe that your friends are doing this.
The flying lion's gonna be the only one who's not charmed.
You cannot take aggressive actions or reactions against the moose.
It's a very pretty moose.
Chat wants us to try to seduce the moose.
Well, I mean, if you insist.
Hashtag seduce the moose.
Now, being the people in front, the moose is now going to attack Ark and Bitches.
Phenomenal.
He's going to charge
Come on,
into
Prancer.
Ark. Get a 17 to hit.
Miss! Oh, wait,
Okay.
it misses me, but I guess it would be attacking both of us.
It's going for Ark.
Oh, it's going for Arc.
Yeah. Does a
I
17
will
hit Ark?
use my mounted combat to make it focus me, and it misses.
All right. It is
Cool.
going to take 2 hoof attacks against you. Going to try and kick you off your mount with another 17.
Nope.
And a 14. Also,
No, sir.
this is one tall owlbear. Moose is not made for this. It is going to jump back 10 feet,
Okay.
and it is going to Oleg's turn. No, Elra's turn.
It's 8 damage from the acid arrow.
Oh, 8 more damage.
burns to death.
Delra.
Okay. All right. I raise both of my hands up towards it, and then I do like a Hulk clap, and you hear this ear-piercing bell as I need to make as it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
You still on your brew?
Mhm.
And you clapped?
I'm allowed to do that.
Took
He
your
snaps.
hand off your.
It doesn't say I have to do that. It's a mount. It's like how you don't have to hold the reins
And
on
I
a
think
horse when it's not moving.
technically, Warcaster, you can still do somatic even if you're holding a great sword. So I think you can have both hands actually occupied.
Right. The clap is thematic. It's not.
He yells. The thunder wave comes out of his
It's
mouth.
flavor.
You get away with this one. You'll get away with it this time.
Make a wisdom
Driving
save.
with his knees.
Wisdom
you know?
save.
You can do it on a motorcycle.
24.
Drive with your knees.
That is a pass.
Okay, what happens?
It doesn't take any damage. As a bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon right above it.
Oh,
Ooh. What's your spiritual weapon look like?
weapon look.
It looks, if you've been close enough and paid enough attention to the amulet across her chest, it looks like a razor sharp version of a raven at rest with its wings extended, and then it's going to come down, and on the same turn it's casted, I can make this attack. Gonna make a melee spell attack.
What?
My spell attack is +9. That is a 26.
Yeah.
So something interesting happens. So it's dealt. That's max damage. 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. That's a 13 force damage. But as the raven makes a connection, you see where it hits. You see this bit of necrotic damage eat into it, and you see its veins start to bulge in this black pattern just for a moment, dealing an extra 4 necrotic damage. And that is because of a class feature.
It's so hurt. It's
And
barely
that-
standing.
And it's going to take up, and the raven is going to take a position right in front of it, almost guarding its new friends. And then I end my turn.
All right. Oleg.
All right, as I'm getting off the wagon, I go, "Whoa! What are we doing? This moose, it has done nothing wrong." And then I end my turn.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Bitches. Bitches, it's your turn.
Phenomenal.
Pretty
And it's no longer up on me. Yes. It jumped
No, it's
back?
about 10 feet back.
Cool. I'm going to point my axe out at and Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Okay.
what does it look like?
As I do it, you watch the gold from my jewelry run down my arm toward my axe as it forms up into a molten blob of gold and then launches.
Yes, let's go.
How many blasts do I get at this level? Is it 2? 1?
7th level is 2, I think.
It is 2. Okay. Big whammies, no. 16?
16 will hit.
That's pretty good.
Oh, let me roll the next one real quick. And 19.
19 will also hit.
Okay.
You get the upgrade to a 3rd beam at level 11, by the way.
It's 11. Okay. Which I did take it. Teehee. The first one is going to be 12 damage. The second one is also going to be 12 damage. So that is 24 force damage.
Damn.
Ow.
As I do have Agonizing Blast.
The first bolt rips into the and its knuckle hits the ground. The second blast sends it flying head over heel, ragdolling into the dead.
So what you're saying is we can't seduce this thing now.
No,
No.
I mean, I imagine it would be even easier now.
Oh no.
That's necrophilia.
I joke.
Knowing the collar is about to disappear is what it felt like the first
Ooh.
time we killed one of these things. I quickly fly down and just rip it off its neck as fast as I can.
Smart man.
staying on the broom or getting off?
I stay on the broom until I get to the ground, and then I get off the broom.
Okay, fine.
Jesus.
Roll me a strength check.
Thing.
If you're gonna rip off the
Bet.
collar, roll me a strength check.
Bet.
He
Does
flies
the
down
collar
like-
look the same?
he
Natural
flies
19.
down-
It's a 22.
You rip the collar off. This one is a light. It's more of a purple hue, and says Vixen on it.
Vixen.
Oh my god, no.
All right, hold on a second. So it's okay. So collar number 2, moose collar, purple. Oh, it's blue or purple. Sorry,
It's more of a like a lilac.
lilac, and then it's Vixen.
And this one,
When we suggested a Christmas special.
you can clearly
Goes-
tell is tugging towards the.
It goes into the bag of holding, and I say, it is trying to pull its way back to the town.
We're making somebody angry right now.
And the first one was red, right?
The first one was red. Yes.
Okay, that's being kept track of too.
Dungeon Master, does Christmas lore is that actually canonized in this setting?
Do we know the legends of the
Would the
of
legends
the Jolly Elf?
be as commonplace as they are? Okay.
No, the Jolly Elf
Would
does
they-
not exist in this world.
Okay.
So there would be no record of it existing at all in any tomes, books, anything that I may have read.
You can roll a history check, real quick.
Okay. Oh, 19 on the die. That is 24.
Or with a 24, you have read something long ago in a home that you found being traded. You read the story of a demon named Saint Nix. Calls himself that because he carries a large, serrated blade. He just likes to nick.
Terrifying.
He has 8 guard dogs, as he calls them.
That's what I was looking for.
They are essentially mutated. So
Okay. I'm going to share with the party. We may have to expect 6 more of those.
Interesting.
Terrifying.
It wasn't enough.
Well, hopefully they keep coming at us one by one as we get to the town.
Hope the caravan leader's all right.
I have a feeling that was the first. When the first moose came holding someone's arm, I really think it was the leaders.
Well, I think we'll find out soon enough.
What guys gonna do?
Continue to to the festival is my vote.
It's my vote as well.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I do want to take a moment to cast aid on all of us. Say a little prayer. We do in this life what we can to cultivate a future we'll never know. We will look on from the afterlife with the knowledge we had built a better world. To ashes we return. And cast aid. To give
That's
us all
5
HP.
temp HP. Cool.
And
It's
how
act-
we
so
believe.
it's in one D&D it's going to be temp HP, but this is just a permanent 5 HP increase.
Oh yeah, aid. That's how that works. Okay.
Yeah, it's the max
So-
HP for the while it lasts.
Override max HP 75.
Okay.
Cool.
So, you guys are back on the road. Well, I mean, you stayed on the road this time.
Yeah.
You are going to continue your trek toward Wregate.
Yes. Still flying up in the air, specifically looking out for these mutated moose.
You guys continue your trek. The snow is melting very quickly because it is a summer day. And as it does, you notice that you're still on the... But the town hasn't...
Are we making progress in other sense?
As far as you can tell, you are going forward. But the town stays to you.
Well, if I'm gonna be fighting a giant elf with a massive sword, I would like to rest first.
I didn't share that information with you. All I shared was that
I thought you said it was.
All I said was that we may need to expect 6 more reindeer.
I thought you said
Those-
you share the information. Never mind.
Yep.
No.
He's you. They're
Hello?
moose.
Let's continue to the town. Not the town that's following us. The place we're going.
What is the move speed of an elfish village?
Apparently significant. We used to
It's
ride
not...
these babies around for miles.
The town doesn't appear to be moving. It's just always on your left. Guys, continue moving forward. Everything on the right is moving as it should. The hills are rolling. The grass is... The trees are getting close. You pass all the regular landmarks as you get pulled along by it. You're making your way closer to Wregate. You see it happening. The town is still on your left.
How much time has passed since we initially made it into the forest to hide from the storm?
And we haven't seen any heads or tails of the other wagon either, huh?
No, you haven't. I would say that from the beginning of from the time the storm hit, at about an hour. Speaking of man on the broom, I will need you to take a check real.
Can do. Natural 20 for 28.
Excellent. You see Pet fly up out of the town and start heading toward it.
To our left. Something flying towards us.
It's moving very quickly.
I'm going to hold my action.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna take the dodge action until it gets here.
The longer you stare at it, more likely it looks like another move. And I'm going to need you to roll a D.
2.
I'm going to need you to roll it again.
2.
Roll it again.
Uh,
A 2 and a 6.
Rolling for which reindeer it is? I mean, moose.
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
All right. Ooh.
God damn it.
So the moose is getting closer. You can see that this is larger than the one, smaller than the initial one. And it is moving at an incredible speed.
Did I get the sense that these things were like undead before that? Okay.
So it didn't trigger detect evil and good, which would discount them being they. So from that we know that they are not aberrations, celestial, elemental, fey, fiends, or undead. It's none of those.
No.
As it gets within 90 feet, let me know.
Same.
It gets within 90.
I cast sleep on it.
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Okay. Okay.
It's not even a save. Okay, so hold on. I need d8s. So
See what you get.
Just don't keep rolling 2s on those d8s.
We'll try.
Stitches. While this is going on, Stitch, I need you to make a perception check.
Phenomenal.
Great
And-
minds.
Oh my god! That one.
Okay. Well, then you. This comes.
I called it up.
I'm gonna get socked.
16.
Oh, I love this so much.
36.
36. Does not
Yeah.
work.
Okay. That's all right.
Pretty good though.
That was 2 8s, 2 7s.
On
Sure.
a different moose, it may have been good.
Guys incoming.
Huh?
The moose that's flying towards you, is going to
Mhm.
try and hit.
Yeah. Bring it on, bitch.
I'm just not even paying attention, just scruffing the back of my owlbear's ear.
Does a 14 hit?
It's not.
Unfortunately.
As it, because we're not in initiative, can I try to grasp it as it tries to hit me too?
I'm gonna try and grab it.
I'm gonna try to make a melee spell attack.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Blight.
Okay.
Oh. What'd I roll? That's a save.
What's to say?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Is it a plant or undead?
It is not. You got a
Okay.
17.
That matches, so it's half damage. God damn.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 more d8s. Was not expecting to use this many d8s.
While this is going on, Stitches,
Uh-huh.
does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
Nice.
I sent you my sheet. You know what my AC is.
Grab this nice little plate. I keep track of all my info on. It's pretty cool.
Does a 24 hit you?
Sure as hell does.
Okay.
Oh,
While you're not paying
I cast
attention,
shield.
does that save you? Wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does.
Puts me at a 25.
God damn it.
That's a 21 necrotic damage to it.
Man,
That hurts.
that was powerful.
Yeah, that's already halved too, so that would have been nice if it rolled lower.
Just out of curiosity, you didn't see this attack coming. Do you get
That's
to
fair.
shield it
If it's
still?
if it's a surprise, no. If it's a surprise, I don't get a reaction.
Because it's not from the moose that's up there. It's from the moose that's down here.
Oh, no, I do not get a reaction at all. This thing's gonna whack the living hell out of me.
The first
And
one,
it should roll with advantage too because it's a surprise.
Yeah.
that's how I got a 19 and a 24. The first one, like, it whiffed him, and as you were dealing with that, the second one catches you in the shoulder, and I need you to make a Constitution save throw.
Oh fuck.
That is a 17 plus 4 for 21.
That's pretty good. Okay, you don't have to do that then.
Okay.
And as such, I would like you all to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Damn,
favorite part.
Man, all my initiative rolls have sucked.
All right. 20 to 25.
Not this time.
I like how someone in Gimble's chat was just like, this DM's just bloodthirsty and trying to kill everyone on moose.
death by moose.
Okay, 20 to 25.
Not this time.
15 to 20.
18 for 58.
Anyone else?
I apologize. Stitch just has a 17.
And we're at 16 this time.
10 to 15.
12.
Oleg
Zara
has,
has 12.
Oleg has 12.
What's your dexterity?
0.
Oh. Mine's a 14, so 2. So I can go
Awesome.
first.
Okay. That puts 58 at the top of the inning.
Does 58 notice the other moose that attacked Stitches?
Bitches,
I'm
do you
assuming-
cry out when you get hit?
He definitely,
I would.
definitely broke his stealth.
Yeah, my character would definitely be like, "What the hell?" As I was just scruffing it, and then I'm suddenly like launched backwards.
Okay, then yes, you could notice the one on the ground. You know, there's one in the air and one on the ground in front of you.
All right, I'm going to aim at the one that's on the ground, and rifle starts to glow red, and 3 bolts of fire emanate from the rifle's barrel.
Uh-oh.
Do I have to? I'm a little curious here. Do I have to roll for each ray, or is it just one roll for all 3?
Is it a scorching ray?
Yeah.
You roll for all 3.
Do you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only spell to my knowledge that has the multiple beams but one roll thing is magic missile. But everyone I know ignores that.
You roll.
The lowest roll
What was
I
written
got.
down?
The lowest roll I got is a 22.
All 3.
11, 12, 21 points of fire damage.
Is this the one that's previously hurt?
No, this is the one on the ground.
It's the closer one.
As your torrent of fire erupts around this, it is singed, but it doesn't seem shaken.
Okay.
And that puts us at the turn.
Come at me.
It is going to.
Come at me!
It is going to use its 22 hit,
It does.
27,
It does.
13.
No.
2 of these strikes are going to hit you. It's going to miss with its antlers, and it's going to kick you.
It's rude.
It's going to try. It does less, but that is 18 bludgeoning damage as 2 hooves catch you in the shoulder and try and knock you off your. Fortunately, it is not strong enough.
Okay.
He said, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, it did not. It needed to land the 3rd strike, and it did not.
Oh, I just learned something. You're just allowed to straddle the broom. You wouldn't need a feat or anything to cast magic from it because its properties allow you to just sit on it.
Yeah.
So, right. Good to know.
Anyway,
Eyes of steel.
so that puts us at Stitches.
Let's go.
Yeah, Stitches' turn. Oh,
Yeah, don't get used to it, I'm sure. How close is this one in front of me? Is it still just right there?
It's right there, about 5 feet.
Is anything distinguishing about this one? Any another
It's got a
red glow
pink
of its
collar.
own volition?
But no red.
Okay. You will see as these molten tentacles of gold begin to rise up from the ground and start swirling around it like worms or maggots across the skin, and it will be affected by Hexblade's curse.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then I will do a swing.
Yeah, go for it.
16.
16 misses.
Rip.
Anything else?
I do not have an extra attack action, so no.
What about Ark?
His initiative?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. That puts Brown's turn. It is going to take a shot at E and at.
Let's go. Do I see this one?
Yes, you're staring.
Okay.
Uh, okay, so going to have a 21 against you and a 23 against Ark.
Damn. Goodness gracious.
Hang on. I need to read something. No, that doesn't require an action. Okay. So I'm going to shield and then force both attacks to come at me.
Okay. Going to strike twice against your shield.
As you just watch basically a force bubble of gold just pop up between us.
That's awesome.
All right. Emerast's turn.
So with my action, I'm gonna channel divinity, path to the grave on the one on the ground, and I give it a glimpse into its future afterlife.
Big smile comes across its.
It's awkward.
I did not need the visual image of a moose smiling at me. I would appreciate it if you would refrain from.
The next damage it's gonna take is vulnerability. The next time it gets hit.
I imagine the afterlife image is just its head on a mount.
Oh shit.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Elrez.
So me and the flying one are like up against each other at this point, right?
Yes.
They're attacking me.
Yeah,
How
they're right in
bad
front
did
of you.
they? Yeah, how bad do they look at the moment?
Not too bad. It looks like your earlier blight hurt them, but like
Okay.
they're still raring to go.
What about the one on the bottom?
The one on the bottom also looks hurt,
But not that much.
but it's smiling creepily.
That's fair. Okay, so
I don't like that.
okay, and within the strikes, these things, when they've been hit, they appear to have blood, right?
Yes.
So, from atop my broomstick of flying, I'm going to pull out a pithing needle and poke quickly a pinprick into each of my fingers and use my channel divinity and spread them apart, and my blood coagulates quickly into 5 strings as I pull them apart, and I flick them at the moose in front of me as I use my channel divinity of the blood puppet. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Nasty.
Okay. Wisdom save. That is a.
God damn it. You said it was bad at wisdom saves. All right, so as that happens, it manages. Yeah, no, it manages to shake off the puppet strings I was trying to attach to it, and I'm like rebuffed by it, and I say, "Okay, fine," and then I cast a spiritual weapon again, right behind it.
To be fair, it rolled a 20 on that.
Damn it. Yeah.
There's not much you could.
It's fine. It's
So you're
the same shape as last time. Gonna make an attack roll as it comes in.
Okay.
There's a dirty 16, so that's a 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
4. That's a 6 force damage as it makes contact, and then as it makes contact, you see the necrosis hit again. That's another 4 necrotic damage.
I know it's flying right now, but it kind of looks like its legs are.
Gotcha.
All right, that puts us
And
to.
that'll be it for me. Yeah. You're good.
Oleg.
I can walk over to the one on the ground, right?
Oh yeah, well within range.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit it twice with my battle axe or great axe.
Okay.
All right. First attack. Does a 17 hit the one on the ground?
It does
Oh,
not.
I lied. 20.
20 does hit.
Okay, I added my plus to damage instead of that. So my first swipe will do 13 slashing. Second attack,
It's vulnerable to that one.
Interesting.
and will be a 22 to hit.
It too does hit.
All right, and the second will take a total of 11 slashing.
Ooh. You put a deep gash on the side of this move. 2 of them. It is looking hurt. Not happy.
Okay. Well, that'll be it for me.
That makes it Ark's turn.
Oh.
Be dead by this.
Yeah, Ark hasn't got to do a damn
They
thing.
keep saving.
All right. So my owlbear is going to start glowing slightly red. And there's going to be a slight sensation of heat coming from it. he is going to use his signature attack. Why do I have Secret Tunnel stuck in my head?
Secret tunnel.
Why would you say that out loud?
I don't know.
Through the
Does a 17?
mountain.
Does a 17 hit? Damn it! Second one. Not at all. Sag. No, it was a 12.
That puts us.
Is this moose still smiling, by the way?
The moose is still smiling. He's quite happy with how his life turns out during.
Oh, how rude of him.
That's what you get for showing him death.
Yeah, he's raring to go. He's ready for it.
That puts
Now he's
us at the top of the round with 58.
All right, I'm going to spend a grip point to do Deadeye. It allows me to make an attack roll with advantage. And I am going to simply fire a unmagical shot at the one on the ground.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
This is
Hey.
gonna hurt.
This is
Nice.
gonna hurt a lot.
Thank you.
And a +8 puts it at a 22 to confirm.
$22 to confirm what?
No, you don't have to confirm.
Oh,
The 5th edition, yeah. No, that's a
remember-
3.5 thing.
I'm a
Oh,
3.5 Pathfinder player, so I didn't know I couldn't.
yeah, no, a net
There's
20
a
is
lot
just
of
a hit.
5e. There's a lot of
Okay.
5e fever trip he hasn't experienced yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, a nat 20 is a hit. A nat 1 is automatic,
Is always
but a 20
Always a
is
miss.
also a crit.
Yes.
Well, back in the day, you would crit and then you'd roll to hit again and to see if it was actually a crit. If it isn't, then it's just a regular hit. That was back in 3.5 Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Oh.
they made it brutal.
That sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
It
Yeah,
is.
oh, yeah.
You
of the
needed
best.
so many specifically picked things to make stuff work.
Oh, yeah.
So, how do crits get resolved in 5e?
It's just automatic crit, double damage.
Yeah.
Double,
Yeah.
double damage.
How are we doing
Double
it here?
Double the
it-
dice.
Yeah, you could either. I think it's
Just-
you either roll double the dice or just
Yeah.
double the roll. There's two acceptable ways technically.
We should decide that now, just so we all do it the same way. So how would you prefer we do it, DM?
The easiest way is to double the, or to
Okay.
roll at that number.
Okay.
Fine. No more clicky clack.
35 points of damage. 35 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
As you take this shot, it turns to look at you, still smiling. Bullet sails right through.
Ugh,
Little head explodes.
Oh, jeez.
I don't like any of this.
Nasty.
But as its little head, I'm going to constitute Oleg, Ark, and Stitches.
Sorry.
All right, Oleg got a 16. Thank you.
Stitch has got a 13. Art got a 5.
Stitches and Ark.
Yep. Give it
If
to me.
it comes to your next round, you must use your action to grapple closest ally.
So we grapple each other. Okay.
Give each other an owl bear hug.
It just turns into a wrestling match in the front.
It's like Scooby Doo. Like it's.
On that point, Stitches, it is your turn.
Of course it is. All right. Come here, Ark. Big hug.
Do you let it happen?
Does Ark let it happen?
No, hell no.
Ark doesn't like to be hugged?
No.
Unfortunate. All right, roll the grapple.
Ark beats me.
That makes sense.
Unfortunate. All right, that brings us to the moose in the sky.
I'd also like to point out that reindeer are actually domesticated caribou, not moose.
It's fine.
What's your point?
I just wanted to point that out. It's a misconception.
I'm not making
that's all.
reindeer here. I'm making moose.
Okay. Like I said,
Yeah.
Dungeon Master does what Dungeon Master wants. I'm just letting you know.
The moose in the
didn't know.
sky is going to take 3 more shots at you on
At
the.
the person who doesn't.
Suddenly, a whole gang of reindeer walk up to you.
No, take it back. They're moose. They're moose.
Oh, this is fools. Why? 12. I got a 6. I got an 8.
So is it attacking me?
It is attacking you. It missed.
Okay. Gotcha.
As it takes its shot at you, shoom, 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 it goes to kick you 3 times, and it just
Swiftly
missed.
dodge out of the way.
I like how this fight is just both parties just whiffing each other.
Clearly, it's not made
It's just
for
a hand
Harry
slap fight.
combat. Okay. That moose is dead. Takes us to Emerest.
Point my hands at that moose in the sky and toll the dead. It makes a wisdom saving throw, or it takes 2d12 necrotic.
That is a 17.
Nope.
Oh,
Spell save 16. You good?
he takes no damage?
Correct.
Yeah, no damage. Cantrip.
Oh,
It's good.
all right.
Yeah. Pull the dead's a cantrip.
Thought it was half damage. Okay.
The wizard can take, or I think one kind of cleric and one kind of a wizard can take
Yeah.
a subclass that allows half damage
Failed.
for cantrips, but
Oh.
yeah,
All right. That puts us at Zelra's turn.
all right. This thing's being annoying. Bonus action. I'm gonna thwack it.
Go ahead. Whack it.
Thwack it with my spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. Hold a hit.
No, it's a natural 19.
That's gonna hit.
28 to hit.
Still hits.
6 force damage and 4 necrotic damage.
That hurts. Looks like you took a good chunk out of its hind leg.
And gonna need a rest here in a bit, guys. Yeah. We are going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt again. Wait, how bad is it looking?
It's looking pretty bad.
We're gonna do a Toll the Dead.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
14.
It's a fail. 2 d12 necrotic damage. Well, that's a 10 necrotic damage, and it gets juiced up a little bit by a little extra necrotic damage by 2, so that's 12 necrotic damage.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, where are you fighting this moose?
In the sky. Yeah.
Huh?
Right above the
Wi-
cart?
I mean, no, actually, because at the start I said I was a little bit ahead, and when it
That's
was
right,
coming
you have perception.
forward, I met it.
Okay. Okay.
He was trying to drop a
So
moose
no.
on my head.
Hey,
No, he's trying
I'm
to drop
not the
another
one
one
who,
on me.
I'm not the one who sits under the moose fight.
I'm gonna have PTSD of moose
Get out
attack.
of the way!
Anyway, as your Toll the Dead strikes, you can see the necrotic energy course through the moose, and the lights go out in its eyes and plummets to.
Yay! I go and grab its collar.
I'm grabbing the collar of the one on the ground that was on the ground earlier.
All right.
Both on the ground now, technically.
The one whose head exploded that was on the ground is a pink collar, says Cupid. And the one that you just grabbed is a blue collar, Dancer.
Ark doesn't need to grapple me anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to keep all the collars in one place as I fly down next to you?
Yeah.
Probably I
Yeah,
do.
as soon as you fly down next to me, 58 will hand you the collar.
And that one's pink and Cupid. Got it.
Pink and Cupid.
I'm using a class feature to get back some spell slots, and I take necrotic damage to do that.
Gotcha.
Choke a bit of damage. So now I'm gonna do my short rest. So I'm using a die. All my third level spell slots and lower have been. Actually, I can do my fourth level spell slot too. That's
Do we
gonna be a
keep
lot.
the temp hit points from aid?
yes, until you take a long rest.
Yeah,
Okay,
short rest.
doesn't get. Okay, cool.
Guys keep killing my move. Up with that.
Sounds like the moose need to get good.
I see that as an absolute.
It is an absolute win.
Why are you?
That's all right. Well, we're whittling them off.
Well, according to the legend, they were all tiny
much.
reindeer.
Legend. This isn't Santa. This is Saint Nick's.
I know. I know. I know. And I can't recall any more information about them because there's little to begin with.
Add 4 of the collars. Add them in your bag of holding.
Mhm.
You just killed 2. And you are still on the road.
Yep.
What's your next move?
On the road to Wregate.
On the road.
On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again.
Keep going, huh?
Hey,
We're good. We're good.
besides
In
going
fact-
to that village that's chasing us anyway, what are the alternatives?
In fact, I'm going to, if we are ready to continue going, I would like to speed us up. Are we good to go?
I do want to make sure that I also take advantage of the short rest if we do get a short rest because
That was a short rest.
Oh yeah.
I could use some spell slots back as well. I think I get 4 of them,
I also got
Yeah.
my spell slots back.
and my
Dang.
thing doesn't want to respond. Oh, okay.
Rude of it. Very rude of it.
Is that a subclass specific thing, or did they add that to the classes? Well,
What do you mean?
Like, can cleric get back some spell
I-
slots too?
The blood cleric can roll a certain amount of necrotic damage for spell slots
Yeah.
regained.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I had a
There's
feeling
certain-
it was that.
Yeah, I can only do it once per day. It says once per day when you finish expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 4. Which I
Arcane
used-
recovery, right?
Yeah, I used a first level spell slot. I used Melf's Acid Arrow and a Scorching Ray, so I'm gonna get back the two second level slots back.
I did the math before I went. I can't re-explain it, but I did it right.
Yeah.
At this point, it's basically as though I've only sacrificed a first level spell slot, and that's it, because I recovered the other two slots.
You all
For
good?
me, it's as if that I've only casted a fourth level and a third level spell. So I'm good.
Done.
Mm-hmm.
The 5e system wasn't working as I was leaving things. It's really overpowered or underpowered.
Same thing. I am flying above. He's reading chat. I'm flying above on my broom, looking out for the friendos.
Okay. Who wants to roll me the perception check? Continue traveling.
I will roll one for just because I know that there's more coming.
I
Yeah,
don't know that.
we know there's more coming.
Okay, let's put it this way. As far as 58 is,
Just roll the
You
perception
cut
check.
out. What was that?
That's fair.
it's an assumption they're making. Whether or not it's true is irrelevant.
Let's get the
Yeah,
perception.
after getting shoulder rammed, I will as well.
I got a 20 on perception.
Nat 1, I see absolutely everything. I'm positive of it.
Alright. So Stitches is still grappling Ark.
I failed too.
He's face down. Out. You can't see it.
Nope.
At 58.
He's not a happy camper.
58. While still noticing that the tiny houses are to their left, they can see the walls, Wregate, distant. The large town is coming into view. Looks like it's just a couple hours away.
Keep her going.
I will make sure everyone is aware that Wregate is in view.
No, I'm just enjoying the ride and snuggling my owlbear.
Who wants to roll me a survival check?
Does it involve a sense of smell?
It can.
Okay.
Sure.
I get advantage if I'm using my trunk.
Yeah, all right. We can do a sense of smell. I'm sure this will be.
Oh no!
Nat 20.
Are we about
There
to
you
meet
go.
Are we about to meet a rules lawyer? They're pretty smelly.
No, no. As you're moving along, Wregate in sight, you smell something foul. And after another 3 or 4 minutes of travel, come across what you smell. It is a large moose dropping in the middle of the road.
Disgusting.
When you say large,
Slightly smaller than your wagon wheel.
good God.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Um,
It is the size of a large tree.
I know I'm like face deep in owlbear, but can we make sure the cart doesn't go straight into it for the love of God?
I mean, yeah. I think that would be the survival check, right?
I will say that with the survival check, you are warned of
Okay.
this.
Thank you.
But on that, I need perception check.
Can do. 22.
You see signs poking out of the forest.
I see what? I'm sorry.
The little points of horns.
Okay.
Them poking out of the forest. Whatever it is, it's not quite bigger than the trees, but it does seem to be very low.
Left or right? Big one to the left. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, to the left.
Yeah. Big one to the left. It's coming.
It's coming.
Um,
I'm just kidding.
it's whoever has a passive perception higher than
Good God, no.
Fuck.
It's still there.
but everyone else, it is
It's hiding in the
disappeared.
snow. It's hiding in the snow. How far away is it?
Walls. He's in the walls.
It's I would say it's about 30 feet back off the road.
Does he think it's hidden?
Who?
Does it think it's hidden from me?
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely. It has no
if-
idea it thinks it's him.
If I hit it, would it be a sneak attack or like a surprise?
I would surprise. Yes.
Going to cast guiding bolt at it.
Okay.
Range is 120, so I might as well. That is a 21 to hit. Really? Wait, 13 plus 9. That's a 22 to hit. Sorry.
22.
Nice. That is. I can't do math today, guys. I didn't get any sleep. 46. H 11. That's a 16 damage, and it has the red outline again.
You guys all see a red outline. A massive. The first one you fought was big. This one is twice that size.
What's its size category?
Huge.
Oh, jeez.
I don't
Backwards.
think I
Important
can
question
do my
of
things
all.
with it.
How that knows.
Huh?
I said the most important question of all. What about that nose?
It is not another albino.
Good God.
Let's attack!
Charge.
Rolling in.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you would. At this point, you all see it. Go ahead. Roll initiative.
God,
God damn it! My initiative rolls are suckish.
you're kidding me. There's no actual way.
What'd you get?
Me and Ark both got a nat 1 again.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
At least I'm not going last.
Holy hell.
Ugh.
I got more than 25 this time. I got advantage and +7.
Okay.
Roll 20 hates me because I'm plotting to move to D&D Beyond.
Everybody rolled.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, got above a 25. Who got above a 25?
Enerath at 26.
All right. 25 to 20. 15 to 20.
Oleg has an 18.
Oh no.
10 to 15.
10.
Who?
Zelra. Sorry.
Thank you. 5 to 10.
58 got a 9.
Less than 5.
Stitches is 3, Ark is 2.
That's awesome.
That's
Okay.
a word.
After being hit, you all see this massive moose outlined in it. Yep. Knocking aside the trees. Going to stamp at you. Everybody on the ground needs to make a dexterity save.
Jesus.
Ground pound. Okay.
Yeah, for real.
58 got an 18.
In the wagon?
Yes, in the wagon. It's shaking everything.
12 on Inarath.
It's shaking magically.
Oleg got a 15.
Bitches.
Stitches got a 6, and Art got a nat 20.
Okay, somehow Ark stays standing, but you get shaken off.
Yeah, I imagined. Okay. How far do I go flying, or just to the ground?
You get knocked prone.
Okay.
So you land on the ground beside Ark, but you're on the ground.
Gotcha, man.
Oleg, you just saved with a 15. Enerath, you are also knocked prone.
Any damage? Or
No,
just prone?
it's knocking you prone, and that'll put us at the Enerath.
And,
You have
I use
advantage on an attack roll.
I use my movement to stand up, right?
A half, yeah.
Your
That's my
speed, yeah.
movement. And then I'm also going to guiding bolt with my spectral skull.
Keep it
Launch
going.
it. Keep it going. Come on.
Advantage.
Okay, I'm glad I had advantage because I got 15 on the die plus 7, right? For 22, or plus 8 for 23.
23 will hit.
Yeah, my math's right. Okay,
Math is hard sometimes.
it is 4. Only 10 total.
You smack it with your guiding bolt, and it doesn't even.
Got another outline. Not
He
red
is.
anymore.
He's outlined in what? Who now?
Yeah.
Legs.
How far away is this thing from me?
I would probably 15 in front of the way.
Okay. I will walk out of the wagon and audibly say, "Can't believe I'm doing this." And then casting Compelled Duel
Okay.
and shouting, "Hey, you big dumb moose, come fight me!" And
I'll say this.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast that. So you need to make a Wisdom saving throw. You gotta make a Wisdom saving throw.
You are the first person to ever take that.
Oh. Gotta see.
Okay, so let me read this to you.
Okay.
You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a Wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move into a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on a saving throw, this spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn.
Okay.
The spell ends if you attack any other creature. If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target.
Okay. Got it. Yep. I got it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well, that's a bonus action, so that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
And I will mosey
Smack
on
it.
over and attack it twice.
All right. Roll to hit.
Okay, does a 10 hit it? Okay, first attack
that-
miss.
With advantage?
Oh,
Right. He guiding bolted.
Oh, okay. Well then, with advantage, it's the goddamn same thing. So,
Shit.
Well,
unfortunate.
you have advantage on your second swing then, because it only goes away if it gets hit.
Okay. Well,
I actually think it's the first
Yeah,
attack,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
no,
It has the guiding bolt. It has to be. You have advantage until it gets hit. Back.
I'm gonna say okay.
You got it, boss.
Nat 20
Excellent.
for the second attack.
Let's go.
All right. Bring for his ankles.
So a grand total of 20 slashing damage.
Nice. In his knee. He's very upset with you. Feels like he's going to target you the rest of the turn.
I have my character's face is visibly like just upset. Like I know what's coming. So
Well, you've got everyone
So-
else before it's his turn again, so maybe they'll get lucky.
all right, and yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Belra's turn.
For future reference, it does say, and the next attack roll against it has advantage. That's yeah. But
All right, I'm just kidding.
I am going to cast haste on the buddy. Those cards aren't always accurate, just so you know.
We'll
We've
deal with
run
this
it.
later.
Yeah,
You're
we've run
casting
into
haste on
problems
what?
with that. I'm casting haste on my buddy who is compelled dueled because I don't want to intervene.
Oh.
So, if you're willing, are you willing?
I'm willing.
Your speed is doubled. You have a +2 to AC, and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you get an additional action on each of your turns. Even though you have multi-attack, you can only attack once using
Okay.
this action.
Fair enough.
You can also dodge, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Okay.
Whenever I stop concentrating on this, you take a timeout. You get tired for a turn, but hopefully by then it'll be dead. That's my action. Don't think I have any bonus actions to do. Yeah, so here you go.
All right, 58.
58 is who's the one that's compelling the duel?
Oleg.
Oleg.
Mhm.
58 is going to on Oleg's shoulder and whisper some words and grant Oleg Dragon's Breath.
Ah,
And it's going to be an acid breath weapon.
Okay.
It's the only buffing sort of spells thing that I've got. I mean, I could probably try to cast like color spray through my weapon, but I don't want to.
damn straight.
Yeah.
In a compelled duel with a giant moose.
Damn straight.
All right,
Straight.
that's where we are right now.
You did
And I
this
will-
to us, DM. You did this.
I will also explain. You can now breathe acid.
I
As
respond
an action
with,
or a bonus action?
Let's see here. I'm trying to read it. It's really tiny.
depending on what you say next, I might have a question.
It says concentration. It says concentration up to 1 minute.
No, for him though. So
Dragon's Breath does not
You-
count as an attack. So
so use an action to exhale energy. So
So I can use my attack action to attack twice,
multi-attack.
and then use my hasted action to.
yes.
Yep.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yep.
I am
And
so glad I
problem
took that
here.
spell.
If for whatever reason it stomps again. You have advantage on the check.
Okay, and who casted this on me?
58.
58.
I look at 58 and I go, I'm feeling a little bit of indigestion.
Heartburn sucks,
reflux.
bro.
Is that normal?
58 will just simply respond, quite.
Aye.
Anything else from 58?
I guess I'll take a defensive position, like behind the wagon. So I'm like, the wagon's here. 58 is like behind the wagon.
Getting some cover. Okay. Bitches, your turn.
It's not dead yet.
It's not dead yet.
He's in a compelled duel.
Okay.
Cheering on from the sidelines.
Fight me.
So you can cantrip and spell same turn, yes?
One has to be an action and one
Yeah,
has
yeah.
to be a bonus action, but yes.
No problem. I'm going to Hexblade's Curse it as the gold starts coming out of the ground and struggles to reach its full height. Then I'm going to Hex it as a bonus action. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Second one. There's no way a 10 hits, huh?
No.
Okay.
Also, the compelled duel has now ended.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
over.
Oh.
You ruined it.
Well, That's why.
I'm gonna go stand in the corner.
You're good.
I
You're fine.
cast the Eldritch Blast and then I just go pout in the corner.
Like, oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Alright, so that's
It's
going
all
to be...
just happening.
I mean, I just stood up and I just fired.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is going on.
That's just,
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
that's
All right.
specific-
It's
that's
gonna
specifically
be-
why I didn't shoot it.
We're jokingly talking shit. You're fine.
No, it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I'm just letting. Yeah, I was just
No,
letting you know. I don't care.
This only does stuff. No. Equal your proficiency bonus. So it's 11 force plus 2 necrotic plus 3 force.
Okay.
So 12, 13, 14. So 16 total, 2 of which is necrotic. As I'm going to use arc as cover.
Speaking of, it's Ark's turn.
Okay. Arc is attached to the wagon.
He's thinking, you asshole. Hiding behind me.
That's his job.
Arc is going to drag the wagon and run toward this giant moose.
Oh, God. Yeah.
58. I believe that means you lose your cover.
What did I miss?
He wasn't hiding behind that.
You were
he
hiding
was
behind the wagon, weren't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
Were you in the wagon or just behind the wagon?
behind the wagon.
Okay, well, the wagon just ran off.
Well, wouldn't it? Can I not? I guess I can't keep up with it.
You can chase the wagon down if you want, but I don't. It's
not
running towards the monster. What's Ark doing?
Like, 58 just be like,
Listen, we just met. Communications is not big right now. It's fine.
Mish-
There's gonna be some teammate hiccups.
Arc's gonna swing.
Okay, swing at him.
First one's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Does hit.
Okay. And second one's going to be a 20. Let's see, damage on the first one is...
The 20 does not
9.
hit unless it's natural.
No, the 20 misses then. So it's going to be 9, and then I'm going to burn 4 ferocity.
Okay.
I'm going to do... Oh, it's on my sheet, not his. So I'm gonna make a wisdom save. Okay, my owlbear, after landing that first hit, is going to then use 4 ferocity to thrash the Rain Moose must make a wisdom save.
Okay.
DC is only 14.
20.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Anything else?
That is everything.
That puts us back at the top of the round. The moose has in front of him right now. We have man with an axe who skinned his knee. Have a bear that tried to trim a toenail. I'm sorry, an owl bear. Attached to. Have a small. Go back there. Yeah, no, he's going to let out a bellows. Very loud. Face. Oleg.
Mhm.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. 19.
19 does not beat it, but I think that'll be okay. As his ability is also what is effectively a compelled duel.
Okay.
So now you can't leave his zone, and he is going to be fighting you.
What
That's-
are the odds?
Cool.
This is the
There you
fighting
go.
move.
And I'm the fighting human, so like this is a good match.
Okay, so he gets
Now
that.
I get a sense of honor now.
He gets that
The
as a
only rule
bonus
about Moose
action,
Fight Club is you can't talk about Moose Fight Club.
and now he's going to take his multi-attack at you.
This is gonna suck.
That is
You have a +2 to your AC.
Ooh.
4 attacks.
I'm immune to crits.
It's okay.
Just letting you know, a crit is a regular hit on me.
12,
No,
18,
no,
22.
that one will.
Next one is the one of those 4 attacks, man.
Okay.
He leans down, shakes his head twice, misses with his antlers, then he comes back up and stomps towards you. First one missing, the second one flipping you. 12 bludgeoning damage. Stand there angrily, wondering how this tiny bug managed. Us at Enerath.
Enerath is going to grasp his dual scythe amulets and channel his divinity into the path of the grave, marking the moose's life force for termination. So they are vulnerable on the next damage or the next attack that me or an ally would perform.
Okay. Gives us Oleg's. Oleg, you're up.
The hasted indigestion having.
Okay. With this feeling young and spry and pretty fucking zippy, I'm going to cast as a bonus action cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
All right. The next time I hit with a melee attack during the spell's duration, my attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the end of the spell's duration. As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check to save against the DC of the spell again. But I have to hit.
Okay. Roll to hit.
First attack. 17 plus 7, 24
Hit.
to hit. All right, so he is going to take 10, 14 slashing, which he's vulnerable to.
Yep.
And a d6 psychic, 3 psychic damage on top of that, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
13.
My save is 14, so he is frightened of me.
No.
Wait, how does that work with compelled
Yeah,
duel?
compelled duel. Yeah.
Oh no, he can't leave. My guy can run away, but your guy can't leave 30 feet?
Mhm.
So you have to chase him?
Yeah. I planned on doing it anyway, so. Second
Damn it.
attack coming through. That's a 19 on the die, so 26. And then I will deal 11 slashing damage there.
Ouch.
And then I guess I'll use the as my other hasted action my breath weapon that I acquired. So what do I need to do for that?
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I think so.
And what is the DC save on that? Is it yours or mine?
It doesn't matter. He got a 3.
Okay.
For future reference, I'm pretty sure it's the wizard who casted the spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what do I roll for damage?
I think it was
3d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
3d6. Okay, sorry about that. So
You did cast it at 2nd level, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to take 8 acid damage.
Ow. He fucking threw peroxide all over his skinned knee.
I increased the skin knee too,
And then
so
threw peroxide on it. You're a dick.
Gotta sterilize the wound.
I can't believe you would do this.
all
Can't
right.
believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah,
Okay.
peroxide, just straight rubbing alcohol.
That is my turn.
That hurt. That hurt. Zelra, your turn.
I'm gonna start things off with a nice spiritual weapon. Gonna summon it right in its path as it's running away and make an attack with it.
Have advantage. Fully flanked. Leg is right behind him.
It's not a creature, so I don't have advantage.
Oleg is a
I
creature.
wish I could. Right, but the spiritual weapon,
Doesn't
It's
count
not-
as one to get
it
it.
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Right,
for
so
those.
Oleg wouldn't have advantage. Axe should have it. Because Oleg is a
Neither
creature.
does.
Okay.
Both.
It's not considered flank, Austin. Like so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let it go.
I'm not gonna say no to having advantage.
You
but
just did.
I thought that's not how that works. Okay, so there's gonna be that's a natural 16 for a 25.
25 hits
Either way.
anyway.
Roll d8. That is 12 force damage as it smacks into it, and then that is 4 necrotic damage as the toxins leak into it. And as my action, let's go ahead and cast Toll the Dead. Needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Fighter, he doesn't think. Or not.
It just says one
Fail.
super festering wound.
Where's my other? Oh, close.
Beating on him, not casting spells.
That is 16 necrotic damage.
Your whole group here is spellcasters, basically.
Bunch of bad. That hurt. He's looking hurt. It's like that wound in his knee is really starting to
Just-
wear on him.
Starting to fester. And that I believe is it for me.
58.
58's going to. I don't know if this all aesthetically, but it does have effects in other game systems. 58 is going to drop prone to take a shot, which is typically more accurate.
Unfortunately, D&D being prone disadvantage
Even with a firearm?
with a ranged weapon.
Because in
Prone in D&D doesn't have a rule set.
Okay.
It means that ranged people have disadvantage on attacking you, and you have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, because in basis in reality, typically prone shooting with a firearm is the most accurate way to fire a firearm.
The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls for prone.
I'll let you
So-
drop to a knee for aesthetic purposes. Lay down, you'll have disadvantage according to the rule.
The ruse.
All right, sounds good. I didn't know for sure. That's why I wanted to ask before I actually did it.
Yeah,
Because-
you don't want a bandit with a bow laying on the ground having advantage on shot against.
Right.
Well, a bandit with a bow would have disadvantage on a ranged attack against someone that's prone too. If
Yeah,
it's
go
a melee
both ways.
attack, it has advantage.
Either way, shoot the boost.
I am going to sacrifice a first level spell slot and enchant my weapon with acid and use pinpoint targeting to spend 2 grit points and aim for the head.
Yeah, all right, go for it.
If I hit, it is also confused for 1 round effect, so if it's immune to mind affecting effects, then damn it.
Not.
Okay.
Oh, by the fact that it's free.
Yeah. 25 to hit.
25 will hit. Even with the called shot.
Oh, plus 1d6 for acid. That's 11 damage from the 16 damage from the bullet and 6 acid damage, and it's confused for 1 round.
Hey, it looks really hurt. Now, that puts us at Stitches. Stitches and Arc, it's your to go.
Okay.
Right?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
26 and a 23.
Both will hit.
Oh, it also says here an affected target can't take reactions, by the way.
That is cool.
That's okay. Doesn't have reaction.
Okay, I didn't
Well,
know.
Attack of opportunities, in case.
Alright, so the first one's going to be 8 force damage and 2 necrotic. The second one's going to be 16 force damage and 1 necrotic.
Ouch. The moose stumbles as the Eldritch Blast smack it. It's just been shot in the head, had its knee taken out. It is not a happy camper right
And that's
But it
gonna be
is-
my turn.
still standing. Dead. Arc's turn.
Is Arc still in range to hit it, or did it start running?
It turned around, but it hasn't gotten to move yet.
Okay.
So Arc's
24 and 17.
24 hits, 17 does not.
Okay, that's going to be 10 slashing. And that's going to be Arc's turn.
Okay. He's very upset. That puts it at his. He has to.
He needs to roll a 1d10 for his confusion. To see what action.
No, yeah. I have the table pulled up if you need to
He got a 3.
I have it. Creature does. It says here, creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay, but
like
he's
locked.
also afraid.
Confusion. He can't move.
His
I
confusion.
can't move.
His confusion trumps it.
Oh, all right.
Can't do something. Always overrides. Has to do something.
Okay, that puts us at Enerath's turn.
All right. My cat's a paid actor.
Confusion's wild.
Toll the dead.
Oh
Wisdom
no,
saving throw.
this could get him.
Toll the Dead is such a good cantrip.
I hope he's. Yeah. You got a 14.
Nice.
Where was
We
this roll at when I was trying to do my fucking special shit?
3 damage.
Oh, he's still alive.
No.
He's still
Oh
alive.
no!
I thought you were gonna say that did it.
No,
I was
he's
like, oh.
still alive. Oleg, it's your turn. Kick his ass.
You're still hasted.
Oh.
Still
Okay.
missing.
I will.
It's round 2 of being hasted. Yeah, you have 4 more.
I will. Great axe attack. I would imagine a 16 doesn't hit. All right, second attack. Another 16. So, do I still have the breath weapon?
Can I maintain my concentration after firing a shot? Is that still something that I can do?
Hey, you weren't hit.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So yes. Yeah.
I will then belch.
Purpose did that.
13 acid.
Damn.
I gotta make a save,
Dexterity.
right? Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Nat one.
13 dex save.
16 DC.
You burped. You
Come on, the leg's
burped
gotta fall off.
at this massive moose that has taken such a beating from you. And it collapses to the ground.
Dragon's
Just
breath.
what the fuck?
I wipe some of the spittle off the side of
Dragon's breath.
my bird.
What did
My
you
beard.
eat?
That's
don't
such
know.
a good combination too. Haste and Dragon's Breath on the same person.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
That is beyond messed.
With the compelled duel.
Right.
The compelled
Yeah.
duel didn't do anything. He got confused and feared.
He was like, "I'm gonna fight you. Now you're gonna fight me. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do." Like it had a
That
whole
was
range
so
of
fucked up.
emotions.
Just a bit of Dame Bramage.
I fly down and pull the collar off of its neck because I'm not going to be able to just rip it off of this thing.
This is a much larger collar.
Yeah, fine.
It says Thunder on it.
What color is it?
It's kind of like a yellow, like a
It says what
orangey
on it?
yellow. It says Dunder.
Dunder?
Yeah.
Or,
It's been added to the bag of holding.
it'd be
Dunder and Blixum were the original names for Donner and Blitzen.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
We have
Dunder,
5.
Dunder meaning thunder in Dutch, and Blixum meaning lightning in Dutch.
And then they got Americanized.
And then they got Americanized.
when you
Yes, thank
put this collar in your bag of holding, as your hand passes through the plane, you can feel the bag itself trying to move.
I seal it real fast.
Still got a hold of it.
The contents are in a pocket dimension. They're not on this plane anymore. That's
I
why
know.
I was like, just seal it up real fast.
Did that guy even do damage to us?
No.
He hit me.
He hit him one. He got one move.
I-
And then
Yeah, I'm at 60 out of 67 hit points. He hit me for the 5 temp hit points and 7 additional.
He had 4 attacks, missed, and then come the next round, he couldn't do shit. Like, his whole thing was to pummel you into the ground, and no, he doesn't get to do that.
It's kind of like that. It was my thing. Like that's
You fricker.
Sucks to suck.
I'm a
All right.
moose now.
A barbarian. I will fly down and you'll see where did you get hit at? I mean paladin, sorry. Oh, you heal yourself then. Never mind. You're good. For some reason I thought you were a barbarian. Never mind.
I mean,
You're good.
some people have
Wow.
called me a barbarian. I mean, okay. I will actually I will use my lay on hands to heal 7 hit points.
Sweet.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I didn't know why I didn't do this earlier. 58 says and taps their chest, and they start to glow with the blue aura as they cast mage armor on themselves.
Yeah, that probably would have been effective a while ago.
A little bit.
I didn't see the duration for it. It says 8. It says it lasts 8 hours. I was gonna hold on to it for.
It's not a reaction. No.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to
Fire
just
is a
have a
fancy pair of underwear.
It's like the age spell that I've got is it's 8 hours also. That's why I
Yeah,
cast it early.
That gives me
Well-
a plus. That gives me effectively a +3 to my my AC. So
You know, I'm curious about something. Are the collars controlling these things? Or are the collars just kind of on?
we don't know.
Haven't stopped to
Because-
find
We're
out.
We haven't been able
We're
to
not
take.
find out.
Because
We
the
haven't been
collars seem to be magical. They're trying to go back to where they're coming, or they're trying to go back to where they came from.
Like the collar has the soul of whatever reindeer. You put it on it.
Maybe.
My
I
bad.
kind of want to. I kind of want to revivify this creature real fast and see what happens.
Gonna do it. Do it now.
You want to burn through those diamonds for the revivify?
It'd be important information to know, because then the fights turn into to just grab the collar. Not we don't have to kill this thing. It could be easier.
If you're gonna revivify it, I'll stay there with my axe at the ready.
I'll save the diamonds for now. Let's try to get to the city. But if it comes down to it, we can try that in the future.
Okay.
We're back on the road towards Wregate.
On the road
we're
again?
on the road again.
Back on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, waiting.
And shortly after combat ends, Mr. Paladin, you feel this wave of tiredness. You nearly just face plant, but you're really tired for like a minute.
Luckily, he. Yeah.
I didn't do it. I'm pretty sleepy. Yeah.
That's a commitment to the bit. All right.
My
Okay,
heartburn's
I'm
gone,
there
bro.
still. Fine.
we're
Does
back
anybody
on the
want to fly
road.
with me up here?
What's
Does
that?
anybody want to? Does anybody want to come up here and fly with me up here? I have room for one more.
I prefer
Carry
my
the
feet to
Lexodon.
stay firmly on the ground.
I like hanging out with the elephant in the cart.
As
Fair enough.
opposed, to the elephant, as opposed to dressing the elephant in the room.
All right.
Once.
I take off again.
And as you do, notice smokes, like a pillar of smoke.
The town has been following us.
The town has stopped following you, and it is now on fire. A massive pillar of smoke starts appearing as spread. and whatever is causing these flames headed your.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Should I try to fly over there and see what's up, or should I stay here with you guys and prepare for that thing that's coming?
I'd say you scout out ahead and then get back here fast, like.
I will go up to an altitude of 180 feet, and then fly and see what's up.
At 180 feet.
It's just 3 rounds of, or 1.5 rounds if I'm dashing.
Give me
I
a
have a 60 foot.
perception.
D20. Actual 19 for a 28.
Okay.
God, Ghost Rider Rudolph's coming.
With a 19, with a 28,
Man.
as you 100 and what you coming from now, ball of fire moving slowly but deliberately towards your right behind it that could not have been seen on the ground. See a large horned holding on to 3 leaves with 3 very aggressive looking moose pulling him along. The flames emitting from the center one.
I was right, Ghost Rider Rudolph.
I know. So it's a fiend. It looks like a fiend.
It's a devil of some kind, yeah.
Has it seen me?
No.
I want to go down 100 feet, like try to go around it and behind it, so me coming down doesn't like grab its attention. And I want to get within 60 feet of it.
Okay. Come in at 6 of it.
Yeah. And
Gonna come in that
trying not to
close,
be
I
seen.
gotta let him either roll a stealth check or I gotta roll a perception check.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah, it's natural 19 for a 24.
Ah, he's oblivious. He is fixated on the party. Following these 3. They are beelining. Trying to hold them back.
So, as I get within range, I'm going to take a deep breath and rake my talons across my forearms, causing these large gashes to reopen because obviously I do this a lot. I pull almost similar to how I pulled the string out of my fingertips. I put my forearms together and I pull apart as almost a set of like iron bars made of this crimson energy comes apart, and I flick it at him as I cast banishment on him. I need him to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no. Hang on. Let me see what's going on here.
Did you say no?
You had an encounter. You thought you did.
Hang on. Let me see. I gotta pull up his stat sheet. Charisma.
He's just like
Charisma saving throw.
You just hear,
Oh.
oh.
Oh no. Does a 15 work?
Does not.
Oh
You
no!
hear
What the hell?
Oh,
You hear a
no.
sound, the popping sound, as I take the fuck off and maintain my concentration for a minute. Is its home plane the material plane?
No, he's a devil. I'm playing as hell.
He's gone.
He goes back
He
to one of the
goes back
several layers
home.
of infernus.
You banish Saint Nick. And when you do, You
The reindeer's
release
turning a speed racer.
the 3 moose that he was holding the leashes for, and they take off at full sprint towards your group. The flaming antlers leading the way.
We ruined Christmas.
I have 3 chances as these.
How so?
Because if
do
one
I
of them
see
gets
them,
close enough to hit you, I might have a chance. But they have to reach you first.
I'm now. You'll remember I said I take the fuck off.
Exactly.
I'm
But as soon as
dashing.
his hand
right.
was let go, reindeer are gone.
Right.
They have a flying speed of 40 feet.
I have a flying speed of 60.
I understand that. All I gotta
Yeah.
do is if one of
Dashing.
them just has to see you. If the very specific one sees you, I have a chance to hit you.
Okay.
It's very small. And it's
That's fine.
upsetting.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
They have to see you first, technically. And they did not. Rolled a 7, a 10, and an 11. So Saint Nick has been banished. And now you have to deal with Prancer, Comet, and Blitzen.
That's fine. The devil's gone.
You prickers.
I quickly fly back to my party as I sense the banishment finally took hold.
Things that I forgot to do.
And I land in front of you like with a crash. It's like good news and bad news.
As he's saying this, a flaming wall is coming up behind him.
We gotta go now. Is this where we're gonna call a session because we said like 4 o'clock? It's 5.
We can call the session here.
Okay. Oh God. I say that man deserves an inspiration. That was brilliant.
Of all the available things, you are lucky. So lucky. He had a plus 13 to his charisma saves.
Holy crap.
What the fuck?
He had to roll a 3 or less to fail for me. And he did.
Legendary.
Fucking.
Oh my god.